Strategic HR leadership, developing workplace communication skills to engage younger generations. Abstract. As younger generations like Millennials and Gen Z now make up over 50% of the global workforce, organizations are struggling to adapt their communication practices to effectively engage and develop this diverse talent pool. Research indicates that many managers lack the skills to have the constructive, solutions-focused discussions that these younger employees expect and value. This communication skills gap threatens the retention of younger workers wanting more meaningful work and jeopardizes organizations' ability to leverage the full potential of their multi-generational workforces. This article explores a research-grounded framework and actionable recommendations for HR to systematically develop managerial communication capacity through training on key concepts like psychological safety, active listening, emotional intelligence, and feedback skills. By fostering open dialogue and establishing psychologically safe environments, organizations can better connect with diverse perspectives and empower all employees to contribute fully. As younger generations enter the workforce, organizations are struggling to adapt communication practices that effectively engage and develop talent. With Gen Z and Millennials comprising over 50% of the global workforce today, managers need pragmatic strategies to have constructive, solutions-focused conversations that connect with different communication styles and expectations. Fry, 2018. However, research indicates that many managers lack skills to facilitate difficult discussions productively. If unaddressed, this skills gap threatens retention of younger employees wanting more meaningful work. McCarthy, 2019, and jeopardizes maximizing talent across diverse perspectives. Today, we will explore a research-grounded framework and actionable recommendations to develop managerial communication capacity. With focused efforts to foster open dialogue, organizations can engage multi-generational teams and establish psychologically safe environments where individuals feel respected, heard, and empowered to contribute fully. Younger generations want hard conversations, but how? Substantial research documents generational differences in communication styles and workplace expectations. See ROSS reference italic sources. Younger generations prefer direct, solutions-focused discussions and value transparency around issues like meaning, growth, and inclusion. 2020. Specifically, Millennials want regular feedback to continually develop skills for future roles and seek input early on weighty decisions. Deloitte, 2018. Likewise, Gen Z views respect and understanding between coworkers as paramount, expecting management to address tensions sensitively, yet decisively. Dymock, 2019. At the same time, many current managers learned communication norms emphasizing indirectness, formality, and hierarchical problem-solving. Morale and Staley, 2016. They were socialized in eras prioritizing stability, compliance, and waiting one's turn for promotion. As a result, initiating or navigating complex workplace issues feels risky and uncomfortable. Managing Generation Z, 2016. Managers may deflect by blaming external factors or try resolving conflicts privately to avoid difficult emotions. Their impulse control also frustrates younger digital natives used to rapid, transparent interactions. Twenge, 2018. These generational divides in communication predispositions negatively impact workplace relationships and performance if unaddressed. Younger employees who cannot voice concerns risk disengaging. Managers miss opportunities to understand diverse views and make fully informed decisions. Both parties become frustrated as intentions get misinterpreted across generational divides. Clearly cultivating conversational skills through structured training can help organizations bridge differences and align around shared goals. Foundational concepts for strategic communication training. To build managerial communication capacity, HR must equip leaders with research-based interaction constructs, shown essential for open dialogue and relationship building. Specifically, training should focus on psychological safety, pioneering research by Edmondson, 1999, established that individuals only contribute fully when feeling safe to take interpersonal risks without judgment or reprisal. Psychologically safe teams openly share ideas and questions to solve problems collectively. HR training must help managers understand, recognize, and proactively establish conditions for psychological safety. Active listening. Active listening forms the foundation for understanding diverse perspectives. Research highlights its key components as maintaining eye contact, acknowledging comments through verbal and nonverbal feedback, summarizing to confirm comprehension, and asking relevant follow-up questions without judgment. Body, 2011, training reinforces practicing these active listening behaviors. Emotional intelligence. Leaders require emotional intelligence, EQ, to navigate interpersonal dynamics effectively. Goleman, 1995, established EQ constructs like self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, and social skills that training develops. For example, managers learn techniques to recognize their emotions in difficult conversations and how biases impact interactions. Feedback skills. A multitude of research affirms the powerful yet complex nature of feedback interactions in the workplace. See ROSS reference italics. Studies, topics covered include providing descriptive, balanced, and constructive feedback supporters, behavior change, asking open questions to facilitate self-reflection, separating performance and personal identity, and addressing both strengths as well as areas for improvement. Mastery of these communication constructs through deliberate practice establishes a strong communicative foundation from which managers can authentically connect diverse viewpoints, resolve issues, and build trusting relationships across generations. Specifically tailored training activities operationalize concepts to workplace scenarios. A structured approach, design, delivery, evaluation. To realize psychological safety benefits organization-wide, HR assumes responsibility for strategizing, executing, and assessing a managerial communication skills program systematically. Design phase. During design, HR conducts a needs analysis through surveys and focus groups with managers and employees across levels and generations. Insights inform customizing interactive training modules to address organizational priorities like diversity, inclusion, or change management. Delivery phase. Initially, pilot training sessions validate module design and facilitator skills. Full launch then deploys modules through blended approaches, from multi-day workshops to lunch and learn webinars led by skilled internal or third-party facilitators. Following each module, participants apply learnings to real issues through role plays receiving peer and facilitator feedback. Evaluation phase. To achieve continuous improvement, HR evaluates impact qualitatively and quantitatively. Surveys and interviews assess self-reported changes in communication behaviors and confidence. Objective metrics include reduced conflicts, stronger performance reviews when applying skills, and higher retention, particularly among younger generations. Module revisions then incorporate learnings before repeating the cycle.